That strum.
That strum and that
then-
strum.
Where's that picture? There's a picture missing. I don't know what it is. We'll see if we'll guess the picture. Guess the missing picture.
Guess the missing picture.
It's a spinny thingy.
Yeah.
Guess the spinny missing thingy.
Time to wait for tomorrow. Find it.
Elephant Dudes.
Says your image here.
Find it. That was good. No, we're good.
We're working it out.
Wait a minute. Who's this Ox 64? Ox 64 with the compliments. I don't even know what to say to that. I've never gotten a compliment so nice.
Well, we'll play it one more time from the top because
I want to pay this guy. Can I pay him bits? Is that my mom? That is amazing.
I think we should work this out, dude, because we haven't played this song in like a year.
Do you think now that we have 6 viewers, this is the time to work it out? Because I'm going to hate to quote a guy that I like very much, but that'd be you. Maybe we should go with something we're good at. No?
Well, we're starting to sound good, bro.
All right.
I mean, one thing that was good was it was starting to come back.
Wait a minute, this guy with the...
3, go.
What's up, 5 Hit? Disgusting. And I feel Father Dune is my daddy. I want some child support, and I see he's my Yoda. I like my Dune. He's like my, yeah, my Yoda, yeah. Taking us from the people. This Ox 64 is my favorite guy. Venison 88 is real good to do. CC Runner. And I feel so much depends on the weather. Is it raining in your bedroom? And I see these are the eyes of disarray. Would you even care? And I'm feeling, yeah. And she feels it, yeah. How was my pool? Good. I'm embarrassed that Jeff told you. And I got a lot of fiber in my diet lately. It helped when I go poo. Oh, when I'm sitting on the toilet, I like things to go smoothly. I messed it up. Find it. When the dogs find her, got time to wait for tomorrow. Find it. A lot of carrots. milkshakes. I'm not sure what that means by the Dune. What do you have for Sunday? You need a band to start for you, five-headed Dune. And I promise not to stream when I'm driving. That was a bad move. Oh, when the dogs find her, got time to wait for tomorrow. Find it. When the dogs find her, got time to wait for tomorrow. Find it. To find it. Liking it more than me, Jeff. Whoa, what's wrong? What happened? Someone down the wrong tube.
Just a little rusty.
Mod Pros first.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you.
Welcome, human. I am ready for you.
We show onboard computer synchronization.
Roger that.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
Bubblegum.
All out of bubblegum.
All out.
Oh, you're going straight to hell for that one.
That's the fact, Jack!
Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
Is this moron number one? Put moron number two on the phone.
Now, funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you, I make you laugh. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
I know that, dude. You're mocking me, aren't you?
Sure. A monkeys might fly out of my butt.
Uh-oh, my heart just stopped. Ah, there it goes.
Oh, we smoking weed today? Puff,
Well,
puff, puff,
I
puff.
don't know. After this weekend, it might be time.
Spark it up. Click the button. Hey, it worked. We're on a. Wait, what? Wait, what? Did something go beep?
Yeah.
Oh, now I get it. Now I get it. Sup. SP. ST, I mean. SPT. There we go. Sparky Toaster.
So I guess
Mod
this is
Pro.
the update for. This is the Sparky Toaster update. The car is still a piece of shit.
Sparky, let's just put it this way. At
But,
the end
but
of
it's
the, at
my
the,
piece of shit.
At the end of this show, if you're not as disgusted with Johnny as I am, then you and I can't be friends anymore.
well,
Just wanna let you know.
I have this thing. I need to get a sticker.
Disgusted.
There.
Dune is pissed off
What do you mean
that
you
I
have
have
to get a sticker?
concerns.
Okay,
Yeah,
Johnny has concerns.
I have to get the sticker that says, "Mr. Officer, this sticker's the right color. Don't pull me over." In order to get that
Correct.
sticker, I have to convince someone that my car meets all the requirements for them to give me that sticker. And one of the requirements is that I'm not bypassing safety features.
You know what the other requirement is, Johnny?
What's the other requirement?
Just saying. Just saying.
You know, I told my dad this idea, and my dad said, "What state does Dune live in?" And I said, "Kansas." And he just said, "Yeah, I don't think the rules are the same in Massachusetts as Kansas."
Oh my God! Your dad, the guy who does IRS things, is worried about rules. Please.
Me and my dad are upstanding, rule-abiding citizens.
Oh my God!
My dad's the most honest person I know.
I get that. Does he understand if he had a brand new Trans Am, how would he start it, Johnny? You want to guess? You want to guess? You want to guess?
In fact, my dad mentioned that
all new cars push button. All new cars.
They stopped making Trans Ams before they went to push button.
Doesn't matter. They all have it. All new cars. You get a new car, it's got a push button.
My dad does not have a push button car.
Got a new truck, doesn't he?
I don't know if that's got a push button or not.
You better go look, my friend. I think you could be wrong.
The point is that is there are ways to properly convert an old car to push button.
Okay.
But that would involve doing it in ways that would go through the neutral safety. It's got safety in the name of the part, Dune. It's called the neutral safety switch.
I don't know what to do with you. I don't know what to do with Johnny.
Well,
for the people that don't know, I'm going to catch you up. Johnny's I can't say the word. Johnny's a cat. It starts with P. There, I said it.
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
God. I was on my deathbed and called into your show and told you how to fix your car. And I told you how to fix your car, and
I love the idea.
And you proved that it fixed the car.
Idea.
Because we've already discussed what your car's worth.
Dune,
yes.
I priced buttons.
Okay.
And I could get them in blue or red.
I didn't say it. I inferred it, my bro. I inferred it. I didn't say it. Difference.
The Mars thought you meant parrot.
Oh, okay. Yes.
No, Dune, let me tell you. Here's the thing. I don't want to go to all the trouble of running the wire, installing the switch, cutting the hole, putting it all together, take it down the road, pay the $35 for the inspection fee, and have them give me a failed sticker, which basically means that the only way I can fix this is to completely undo all that and be right back where I started, $35 poorer.
Okay, so we
so the right way to do this would be to call the shop and ask them, hey, if I brought in a car that had a DIY push button that's wired directly to the starter, could that get past inspection? The dude thinks that's a bad idea.
That's a stupid idea. That's a stupid idea.
But that idea gets me a failed sticker, figuratively, for free.
You go in with a box of cookies, a 6-pack of beer, and you get a sticker, my friend.
How about if I go in with a box of cookies, a 6-pack of beer, and money, and I ask them, hey, if I were to schedule a inspection right now, would it pass with a DIY push button? I made these cookies myself. I'd rather ask the question than give out the money and get the failed sticker, be back where I started.
Okay. The alternative is to go to have somebody fix it. I don't know.
Well, no. Actually, I talked to my dad, and he went through the same list of things that we've been through, and he came back. Here's the thing: I talked to my dad, and then after I get off the phone with my dad, even though he's got a porch to power wash and the power washer's broken, and he had the carburetor off of it and had to deal with that before he could even start power washing. He then takes his phone and calls one of his car friends that fixes cars for a living and asks him what he thinks of all the things I said. And he said it's probably the ignition switch. And so there's another part I could dig into and try to change. Ignition switch.
Okay.
All right. So that's another thing I could try to do. And I could get one of those from AutoZone for like $20. That's cheaper than the neutral safety that I bought off of Amazon.
I would like to know what you think that looks like.
What?
The ignition switch.
It looks like a piece of plastic with a bunch of metal things coming out of it.
Okay, you're closer. if you said it's something the key goes into, I was just going to turn the stream off. I was ready. I was
AutoZone's got pictures.
I was just going to turn the stream off and say I'm done with you.
AutoZone has
done.
Pictures, dude.
Finished.
Dude,
Kaput.
I've come a long way
God.
in this process. I have started a car with a screwdriver. I think that's progress.
Okay. 1950 is called. They want their screwdriver back, Johnny.
I successfully changed a starter. It didn't need to be changed, but I still successfully changed it.
That's true. I drove thousands of
kicked
miles.
My nail biting habit
Johnny, I drove thousands of miles in a motorhome that I had to get out and crawl underneath it and start it with a screwdriver every time.
Well, I have a car like that now.
Well, I'm just saying it's a thing.
I'm just saying that I'm further along than I have been before. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
It's but besides, that's still happening.
Whoa.
YouTube has decided to bring up live Adam Sandler videos after that song is done.
That's the way. That's a feature.
But not only did you have to go under there and start it with a screwdriver, but you also had to deal with.
Shitter was full.
Yeah, something like that.
Merry Christmas. Shitter was full.
All right. So, anyways,
so Johnny's gonna buy.
Well, here let me tell you what happened. So I order a replacement neutral safety switch from Amazon because the switch from AutoZone is in Pawtucket because mine doesn't have one in stock, and it costs $70, whereas Amazon's is $40 and they deliver overnight. So
I seem to recall a person whose name rhymes with Sparky Toaster saying that you were supposed to crawl under, find the neutral safety switch, strip the wires, and put them together. But,
Well, yeah, but Sparky Toaster wasn't familiar with how Ford does neutral safety switches.
Didn't care. He didn't. He's like me. Did the car start? You win. End of story.
Sparky was here yesterday when I was dealing with that, and the neutral safety switch on a Ford has a lot more wires on it than 3, and also deals with things like backing lights lighting up properly when shifted into reverse. It's a mechanical switch that ties into the shifting thing. And there's
you just got to find the right two is what you got to find.
I got to find a wiring schematic for my car.
Well, I thought Home Bucket sent you that.
Home Bucket? No, he sent me a.
By the way, for everybody keeping track and keeping score at the at-home game, Home Bucket would be Bryant.
Home Bucket
yes.
sent me a very big picture overview of the starter circuit, which has basically a few rectangles and a few lines.
Here. I got you. Oh, abstract kind of thing.
It was very. Yeah, it was completely useless. But I didn't want to insult him.
Don't. Yeah.
But
don't
as
make
usual,
Home Bucket mad.
Everything Brian sent me on Monday's show was completely useless. And speaking of useful,
no, this is useful.
Yeah,
this is the man with the. This is the man with the bass.
Bass.
With the bass.
That's
it's
right.
Dune's fault. He shakes my whole table.
We were thump-umping last night.
Well, the problem is, I have one of these tables, these IKEA tables that are like floating.
Yeah.
So it kind of vibrates a little, and the Echo, my Echo Studio has the sub. It faces down, the whole desk becomes the bass.
That's the way we like it.
Yes. You know what? It. I have to put headphones on during Dune show.
Sparky says yo.
To.
What's better? It's better
Sparky,
with headphones.
Yo.
It's better with headphones. It is. That's true.
It is.
True. They were trying to shame me into doing 3 extra hours last night because they said I owed them. How about?
That sounds like Twitch to me. I mean, that's.
I think that was the exact words of Mod Pro and Warhawk. You owe us.
You know what? That is very Twitch-like.
And I was like,
yes.
damn.
Did you do 3 extra hours?
No. I was tired. I was tired.
You're still recovering. It's fine.
Well, it is. I feel better now. I feel better than when I called into Johnny's show. I was like,
oh God, you sounded like you're in the death. No offense.
Put a push button on it.
You were swiping away the sigh from Mr. Death over there. That's what you were doing.
It was pretty bad.
Well, we did light a fire under you by bringing up a topic that had you awake and alert for a whole 5 minutes: the McDonald's drive-through, which is a rabbit hole. I
sent you good videos. Did you watch the videos? They're really good videos.
I watched the video.
They're good videos.
I discovered the rabbit hole. I sent you a link. You went down the same rabbit hole. You sent me a bunch of links, and then I got back to work. But very good links.
Johnny and I have found out that about 50% of the people in the world are just dicks, man. When it comes to the McDonald's drive-thru, they don't get it. Oh, there is a Facebook thing?
There's a Facebook group devoted to hating the 2-line McDonald's.
I've got to find this. What's it called?
Well, wait.
I don't remember.
Is it a drive-thru on each side of the place?
No,
it's two lines.
It's one line that turns.
It's supposed to be one line.
It's one line.
Supposed to be one line.
It's one that splits. The design is it splits into two, so one person can be taking the order, and while the person is on their way to drive away, the other person's ordering. So there's always a person ordering, theoretically.
That must be horrible for the person doing. I would not want to.
Well, what's horrible. Well, oh my God! Like this is the rabbit hole.
Just nonstop.
You know what? The funny thing is the next day I went to McDonald's. I know this is. I know looking at my physique, this is a shock to some people out there. but I actually went to McDonald's twice last week, and both times. Both times. The funny thing is, I think the second time I had to message Johnny because the second time a bunch of people did that and cut around, and that dude's car died in the spot, and he couldn't move.
That's right.
Yes, the dude
he blocked it.
He blocked him. He blocked everybody in. They all had to back up and go around. It was a beautiful thing. It was so beautiful.
Back of the line.
It was great.
Did you start playing out your speakers? You're a dumbass.
You know the sad part. You know what I didn't realize? There isn't. Every time you walk, you drive up, it says, "Would you like to use the McDonald's app?" And I just, who would want to use something like that? I downloaded the McDonald's app.
Yeah.
And you order your stuff, and then you say, "I'm leaving," and you park, and they bring it out to you. It's just. I tell you what. It's a beautiful thing.
It is.
Didn't notice.
Oh. Okay.
Didn't have to deal with that freaking drive-through either. How about that?
It's all about avoiding the drive-through.
Yeah. I got to find this Facebook thing.
The ones that are really hard are these little kiosks you see, and they're in the middle of the middle of a parking lot. And what it is, it's like a Starbucks or a Pete's Coffee or something. And there's like 2-3 people in there, but there's a drive-through on both ends. One side, so it's like 2 drive-throughs and right in the middle. I feel so bad for them. They work so fast. Dude, they've got to be dead by the end of the day. They've got
people against McDonald's double drive-through. Now,
yes, that's the one.
This is a little different, though.
But that's essentially they're against it, and they post articles about violence.
Look at the picture right off the bat. Right? Look at this happy lady. That's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it looks like right there.
That is, and this
if you're wondering,
the link I sent you, I got off of this group, and some of the links you sent me, I think I also saw on this group. So yeah, this is a group of people that point out how much violence McDonald's has brought into the world with their dumbass idea.
I had no idea. I mean, this is crazy. Woman speaks out after violent attack at Richmond. I was just in Richmond. That's scary.
Well, that's
assault at McDonald's drive-thru. Assault.
Now that's the one I think I sent you where the reporter said that it was over a 2-line, and I'm like, no,
that's right. You did
get your facts straight. It's one line that splits into 2 speakers. Yeah. You stupid fake news reporter.
Dude, Richmond, California.
And that is the one and only time I will be on board with your fake news thing.
Yeah.
Richmond, Virginia, or California?
I think Virginia.
Grammarly Go is a groundbreaking.
I think Virginia. Well, the whole thing is like some of these McDonald's are actually pretty smart. Some of them actually have like walls where they force you to do it the right way, and I like that. But most people, it doesn't work that way.
If it was Richmond or Virginia, they just would have shot someone. I mean, there's no problem with that. They just would have said, "Yep, Too bad. Bam.
So here, let me
Get out
see.
of my
Let me
way.
see if I can make this.
I need my nuggies. Get out of my way.
Okay,
Bam,
so
bam, bam, bam.
here's a still shot of the video to kind of give you an idea
of
now,
people doing it wrong.
Yeah, what you see here is there's a line right here, a painted line, and you're supposed to queue up, because the thing is, these people right here actually have people. This causes people that are parked down below not to be able to get out. They can't get out of the spots if they need to. But you're supposed to pull up to where this cat is, and then you either go this way or you go that way. Well, these guys are making up their own rules. They just make two double lines. And typically what happens is these cars on the inside will all be there waiting, and then this schmo right here, or actually it'd be the truck, will just go around everybody and pull up. That's what happens. That's
right.
That's what causes.
I mean, this picture isn't quite as bad as some of the situations because there's two lines and they're about the same length. But what's bad is when you get one long line and the person isn't splitting and someone just drives.
See, here's a better picture. You can kind of see.
Yeah.
Let me
now we
this.
see there's a correct line that's long, and then there's the assholes in the short line.
And because of this, you couldn't even get these cars out if you had to back out right here. Is the whole point. That's it. So that's what's happened. And it's just, oh my God.
McDonald's just needs to admit defeat and remove the second speaker.
I think so.
Or put a chain up, or put up a sign.
Well, see, I like this here. The guy finally draws the picture. This is what you're supposed to do. It's actually there's several videos like which I think were cool. Now this one here is a little better. See, this one forces you to do it right. I like this.
Right.
This is pretty cool. You have to enter here and then split. Now the sad thing is this one's already fucked up anyway. So
this one they closed off the second one.
Maybe this is a work in progress. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things, but
yeah. Now at least you can probably get the McDonald's free Wi-Fi while you're in the drive-thru.
You know what? Possibly. I mean, these guys even went so far as to make like diagrams and stuff. I mean, that's what I mean, this pretty much sums it.
Yes, there are a lot of people that have strong feelings about this, including us.
Yes. Well, because it's just one of those. Well, and I think what really set it off is Jonny has a new coworker that he is one of these people.
No, I have an old coworker that posted to Facebook complaining about people who don't know how to use the McDonald's drive-thru.
They claim saying, this is the correct way, is what they claim.
And then he wrote a response that said they're probably all complaining about me for going up to use the second speaker.
And I have to say, the person who drew this picture, I really like the way they over exaggerated how the cars are parked here. I love that.
That car's not moving.
That car's not going anywhere because of Mr. Red Car here. That's right. I like that.
Yeah, I'm lazy. I sit on my butt and hit the DoorDash button.
I like that somebody took it. But I'm just saying this thing has millions of views though. That's the whole thing. Is that, I mean, people have discovered this and went like, oh my God, this is. Now I'm surprised they have, here's all the shootouts and everything that happened over here, or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, it is a complete freaking mess. It absolutely is. So, yeah. So there's your ball of worms today. I don't know if anybody else has one like that, really, to tell you the truth.
Anyways, I really should tell the story about what happened today with the new neutral safety in my attempts to
Okay, so we're back on the TARS.
I tried, guys. I tried.
No, it's okay. I appreciate it.
Well, Sparky deserves an update because he does with me yesterday.
That's right.
Yep. See you guys later. I have to do stuff.
All right, man. Take care.
Thank you, Mars.
Thanks for calling.
Bye.
So I got the new neutral safety. And basically, the part that it goes on will turn the middle section that has a hole in it. That
just in case somebody wants to call in. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
And so I was like, well, heck, I could just connect this new neutral safety and just have it rotated into the correct position, and then see if I get signal to the wire that goes to the starter. Because at this point, I don't even have the wire connected to the starter. I just have it stripped and up on top of things so I can easily connect my tester to it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I connect the new neutral safety to the connector. I turn the key, no light, no nothing. I adjust the new neutral safety so it's in the neutral position. Try again, no light, no nothing. So I'm like, okay, new neutral is still not getting signal. So then I look at the connector that's got like 10 or 16 or however many wires connected to it. And I noticed, well, the wire that goes to my starter, the wire that I've taken off the starter, is a white wire with a red stripe on it.
Gotcha.
And I noticed one of the wires on the connector to the neutral safety is a white wire with a red stripe on it. Mm-hmm. And so I thought to myself, is this the wire that eventually leads to the starter through all the conduit and splits and everything? Because if it is, I could just snip the wire here, attach my own wire, and bring it to the starter. So, but I didn't want to cut it without knowing what it was. So that's when I called my dad, and he didn't pick up, and we played phone tag for the next few hours. But I figured, what I could do, I could strip a section of the wire and then tape it back up when I'm done. So I got my wire strippers and very carefully stripped a section of the wire without cutting any of the strands. Mm-hmm. And then I put like a little alligator clip on there and put it on the tester just to see if I could get signal out of there from, with the neutral safety connected in the right position, turn the key. And no, I cannot get signal to come out of what I think is the right wire from the neutral safety. So the problem comes before the neutral safety if I'm testing the right thing. But that's a big if.
No, just to play devil's advocate, you have checked all the fuses, right?
Yes.
Okay, because I would once again end the show had you said fuses.
We've checked fuses. We've checked relays.
Okay.
We've checked. Yeah. The Sparky's
Tomcat. What's up?
Go through this checklist with us too as well. So
it's a Jonny thing. People don't understand. It's Jonny doing Jonny things.
So there's two things I need to do. One, get a wiring schematic of a 2003 Ford Taurus, so I could verify what wires go where on what connectors, so I can know if I'm checking the right wire coming off the neutral safety. And then the other thing that my dad suggested was a new ignition switch, which is a $20 part from AutoZone. They have them in stock down the street. We could do it right now if we wanted to. But I don't think you want to.
I don't know. I'm
But here's the problem.
Okay.
So I couldn't get the old neutral safety to lift up off of, because it basically sits on a pin that has threads on the top that the part that is physically turned
correct
fits in a notch thing, and it's got this washer nut that holds it down. Well, after I took the washer nut off and the bolts out, I couldn't lift it up. So I got some what's that stuff that you spray? The penetrating oil. I got the spray can of that stuff, and I've sprayed it. I let it soak overnight. I sprayed it some more. I tried to wedge a screwdriver in. I could not get it to move.
We call that in the industry lubricant.
Lubricant.
Yeah. No, well, PB Blaster is the that.
I went and I grabbed a tube of KY jelly. I sprayed that on it, and wrong lubricant. But
that's creepy, but interesting.
I don't have.
That's more of a slip agent, Jonny.
Slip agent. Yeah, difference. All right, so here's the thing. Part of my process of getting the old neutral safety off was, while wedging a screwdriver underneath it and lifting that up, was tapping on the threaded pin to try to push that down as well with a hammer. And this all worked, and I got the old neutral safety off. But then when I tried to put it back together, I can't get the nut to catch a thread anymore. All right, I'll go ahead and pull it up for you.
Tapping. He tapped. Thank you, Sparky. Pull it up.
I tapped it.
You tapped it down, yeah.
I tapped it. How much can I swing a hammer into a closed location surrounded by a bunch of other
Well, now you get
parts?
to put the nut on it and pry it back out. So take the switch back off, screw the nut on there, put something in there and go boom, and pop it back out, and then take the nut off, put your switch on, and screw it back on.
I can't, even with no matter what, I cannot get the nut to thread.
You didn't listen to a word I said. Take the switch off.
Even with the switch off, I still can't get the nut to thread.
How far did you beat this so much down in there?
No. I mean, the threads are there, but it's not catching on them. the threads are exposed and I could see them. I think it's just that I may have damaged the thread so it's not catching the threads in the nut.
Oh, you think you have? I see what you're saying. It's you have
It's
dinged the threads.
I don't have a length issue. I have plenty of length. It's plenty big. It's no problems there.
The length is fine.
Length is fine.
It's just there's a problem with the tip, is what you're
There's
saying.
a problem. Yeah,
there's
I have a little problem with the tip.
The tip has been mushed.
The tip is not catching in and furthering the penetration into the nut to properly. So I saw a video where someone basically like filed the bolt so it was kind of pointed.
Well, you can kind of work the threads from the bottom up a little bit. That usually helps a little bit.
I don't know. Sparky says I need a tap.
Well, you do, but I just don't know if
a tap in what sense.
Hang on.
Tapping is what you do to a hole. My nut, which is the hole, is fine. It's the bolt that's damaged. Unless there's a reverse tap that fixes threads on a bolt. But maybe that's not called a reverse tap. Maybe that's also called a tap.
The fact
maybe
that I
that's a
actually
thing
have
too.
something like this in my room should scare the hell out of you. But
We know about your guns.
He's talking. I haven't used these in a while. He's talking about these things. That's what he's talking about.
Well, a tap makes holes, right?
That's what this is. That's a die. Tap, die. Tap, die.
So a die will fix a bolt?
Yes. That's what this is.
So I could rethread my bolt?
Yes.
Or I could correct the threads on my bolt?
Yes.
Okay, yeah,
I
I
get
need
one
that.
of these little hinky dinkies. And then one of those other hinky dinky things. Anyway, that's how it works.
Okay.
There it is.
Now the bolt doesn't come out. It's attached to the whatever part is in place. If it were just a simple case of a bolt that needs to be, it's not a bolt.
It looks like
it's a part with threads.
There. Here, let me turn.
It's a part with threads attached to a bigger part that'd be much more difficult to take out.
Hang on. It's this one. No,
Okay,
that's terrifying.
I don't know. Okay.
There. It looks like that.
Oh, I see. So that has threads.
Yeah.
And you could basically take a metal pin that's the right size and add
There,
threads
now
to
you
it.
can
Is
see 'em.
what you could do with that. So I got to get one of those that's the right type of threads for my part.
Yes.
All right. How do I determine that?
Take the bolt nut with you.
Take the nut with me.
Take the nut with you and tell them you need a die for this nut.
I need a die for this nut.
Yes.
I need to die for this nut.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you feel like it. Never mind. No.
Sometimes I feel like I.
But that's just
die
it.
for a nut.
That's what you
But,
need. So that way you can figure out what size it is, which I don't know. But
yeah, because the nut I can bring with me.
right, correct.
The threads I can't.
That you can, and if you want to sound cool, you can say, "I need to chase the threads on the bolt for this nut."
That's
the term.
for this
that's
nut.
the term.
All right. So I'm going to Lowe's.
Yeah.
And AutoZone and
they'll have
okay. Now here's the other thing you missed, Dune. So we did start the car with a screwdriver, and then I turned the car off, and then the dipstick for the transmission fluid erupted in a large belch of transmission fluid on my driveway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
so,
I don't know what you've done.
I don't know why my car likes to every now and then spew transmission fluid out the dipstick, but it does. It's the second time it's done this.
It is, Sparky. The issue keeps getting deeper and deeper. I agree.
Oh, I sent my dad a picture of the wire connector that's got the bad wires that are hanging by two strands, and my dad's response was tape it up carefully. So I guess two strands are enough.
When you drive Pontiac, you learn how to do things like that.
Hey. I feel like I should be offended by that.
No, I say that because I had a friend one time. I listened to two drunks that were trying to race each other. One had a Maverick, one had a Pontiac, and they were both drunks. And they're both, I'll race you for titles, man. And the guy with the Maverick looks at me and goes, I don't drive Pontiac. Like that. And I've never forgot that. I've never forgot that for the rest of my life. That was the most awesome thing ever.
Pontiac is a well-loved
No. It's just funny coming from him, though. That was the whole point. It has nothing to do with anything. I don't care. I just thought it was funny.
Now, Sparky says he left the dipstick unsealed, pressure pushed out. Well, the thing is I don't think that dipstick seals. It pops out.
Well, it just means
easily.
you've put too much stuff in there at some time is what that means.
Well, the last time it was filled, it was topped off by a mechanic that measured properly. Okay. Now, Sparky says I need to get away from all Ford products. Keep in mind, this car is 20 years old.
I know.
Okay, let's be fair to this car. It's a 20-year-old car. This is... Show me any 20-year-old car that's been driven across the country and back and been a daily commuter car for much of my life that doesn't have similar problems.
Well, maybe. I think Honda. There we go. You just have to decide what you want to do.
We're a GM family.
Like I said,
here.
How much money you want to throw at it, I guess. I don't know.
Well, no, at this point, this is a hobby, even though I hate working on cars.
This is.
I just like this car.
I guess the bottom line, if I had to have my version of what a positive, great ending to this story would be, it would go something. Let me hang on.
I got the ending. I get it all back together. I get it back on the road. It passes inspection. I drive it out. I get to a stop sign. I look to the left, I look to the right, I put my foot down on the gas, and all of a sudden there's a loud honk, and then the car starts slowly moving backwards.
Mine's a little different than that. Mine also includes you passing inspection, doing all that, but it also includes when you're sitting there talking to the guy who's writing up the receipt for your inspection and giving you the sticker, going like, oh man, I went through so much. I couldn't get the car to start, and I had to replace the neutral safety switch. And I went through this, had to get it tapped, and I had to go get a switch for the ignition switch, and then the wire wasn't any good. I put the wire in. I finally got to work, and here I am. That's odd. I'd have just put a button on it. That's my dream.
I think my story has a better chance of really happening.
If there is a God.
But yours is good. We'll use your version for the movie.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And then on the way home from inspection, I'll get to the top of a hill at a stop sign. Conk rolls backwards.
Yeah.
That's... And then I'll go, oh, no, not again.
Insert title here, exactly.
Boom, by the way, you like my new look?
I wasn't going to say anything, but...
yeah, I give up.
Jonny has gone full...
If it ain't going to grow, I'm taking it off.
Full Mr. Clean on us here. Just saying.
No, Mr. Clean has an earring and
you've even trimmed up your beard, though.
Well, it's the beard's there.
If nothing else, I think you've definitely brought yourself up. I think you've moved up in the ladder of people who don't want to talk to you on the train again list. They're like, oh God, don't talk to that guy. Yeah. He looks scary.
It's okay. I wear a hat on the train.
You know what you could do? We could get a hold of Sloan, and he could teach you how to do the do-rag thing.
The do-rag.
Yeah.
I don't need a do-rag. I got a 5-hit hat.
Well, that's
Why would
true.
I wear a do-rag when I got a 5-hit hat?
The do-rag though, just then you could go get one of those fake tattoo arm things. You know?
That's not me. No.
Well, I'm not saying it's you. I'm just saying that could be their new look.
No. This is my new look.
The clean-shaven head, tattooed arms, computer bag that you have now, by the way, right? I heard you had a computer bag.
We've not finished that story.
You actually have a computer bag.
And a computer.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, Johnny lost his shit.
So
here, for the people, if the people don't know, let me catch him up. Johnny got drunk off his ass and lost his shit. There, finish the story.
3 beers, 4 shots, 1 train ride later. My bag got left on the train.
See, mine was easier, but anyway, go ahead.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Mine paints a picture.
There we go.
But of a very drunk, rambly guy talking to his phone while walking to his house. But anyways, so I called the MBTA commuter rail customer service number several times, and the guy talked to me, took my information, and said, "Hey, tell you what, you don't even have to call us back. If it turns up in the system, we will call you." And okay. So 24 hours passes, they don't call me. And I'm like, it was pretty late. There weren't many people on. I'm pretty sure the bag would get collected and sent to South Station where the lost and found is. I don't understand why they haven't found it and called me. So I called them back and they're like, "Did you report it?" I'm like, "Yes." It's like, "Oh, if you report it, they would call you back. But let me go ahead and check again for you." And she's like, "No, nothing like that. No gray bags, no backpacks, nothing like that has showed up in the database." And I called like 3 or 4 times, and they kept saying, "No, nothing's turned up." So I finally had to turn myself into the work authorities that I had lost a company laptop, even though it was encrypted, and that was fine. And even so, they were kind of pissed at me that I waited a week to report it, because they're like, "Well, now we got to review a week's worth of logs and make sure no one did anything with it rather than an overnight's worth of logs. You should have told us the next morning. You should have told." And I'm like, "Okay, my bad." It's like, "Oh, no, you're not in trouble. I just have to tell you that."
Yeah.
Gotcha. The manager, it's like, I don't want to reprimand you, but they make me tell you that. So it's all good. So he's like, "Oh, you should check the lost and found at South Station." I'm like, "Well, I called them 3 or 4 times." He's like, "Oh, go check at South Station." So I'm like, "Hey, at least it gets me an excuse to leave work early one day." So,
God
Wednesday,
knows Johnny doesn't need an excuse for that. Mr. Working home in my underwear. Never mind. I'm not bitter.
I disable the camera when I'm in my underwear.
Okay.
I have the little lid that flips right down just to make sure I don't accidentally expose myself.
That's right. The anti
to my coworkers.
The anti-schwang button. I got you.
Yes. The anti. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because you get the robe with the little pull string thing.
Nobody wants to see Johnny's dangling participle. I get it. I get it. For you people out there.
So, anyways, so Wednesday I leave work early. I head over to South Station. I go up to the counter. I go, "Is there a lost and found here?" You go, "What did you lose?" I'm like, "I lost a gray backpack." Is that just it? Plain gray backpack, had a laptop in it. She goes, "When did you lose it?" "Oh, 2 weeks ago." "Let me check." She comes back with my backpack. It was there. It was there all along. The thing is, they have a computer database of stuff in the lost and found. So if you call, they check the database and they tell you if it's in there or not. What they don't tell you is that they suck at keeping the database up to date.
Ah, there we go.
We
don't want to say that while you're there, though.
On the phone, they should have just told me, "Well, it's not in our database, but we suck. You should go to South Station and ask." They didn't tell me that. They should have told me that. They're like, we'll call you if we find it.
So they had your bag and stuff. What was there? So was that enough to give it to you? Just that? I'm just curious.
You know what? I was surprised at how easily they handed it over to me, because I asked for a gray back. All I did was a gray backpack with a laptop in it. I was ready to describe the laptop, the label that was on the laptop. I was ready to. I think they did.
I think
they
it's
took
all
my signature and they took a photocopy of my driver's license.
I think it's all in the way you do it. If you go, "Oh, there it is, awesome, thank you." Now, if you first have to open it up and look at it, open it up and check and see what the laptop has going on, and then go, Yeah, this is mine. Yeah. There might be a problem there, but I got you. No, that's good news though. At least you got that.
Yeah. So then I reached back out to the security department and said, "Okay, I got my laptop back. Can I re-add it to the network?" And they said, "We'd rather you wiped it, and because it was out of our possession for a few weeks. We don't know if it was compromised or not. We don't know what happened those few. So I still have to wipe it and repurpose it. But at least I didn't lose a laptop. And I got my cables back.
That's probably worth more than anything, really.
And now I have two screwdrivers.
Two screwdrivers.
Thank you,
cables.
Sparky.
There you go. Well, that works out. I guess
2 backpacks, 2 screwdrivers, 2 packs of cables. Because I bought a new backpack and a bunch of cables to replace all the things I lost.
Of course, you have to. Oh God. Well, at least you got all that stuff back. You should have said something fun like there was this extra. There was a USB stick stuck in it. Strangely enough, I don't know what that was about, but that'll get them all stirred up, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one of those things. But well, I'm glad you got it back. I guess it does.
I wish I checked before I reported it missing. Then I could have just gone on with my normal life like nothing happened.
Well, it takes the drunk quotient out of there. It's like, what happened? I don't know. Well, how far did it have to travel, by the way, just out of curiosity, to get from where you left it to where it got?
Well, now,
thank goodness somebody actually turned it in. I mean, that's the important.
Well, here's the thing.
That's the scary thing.
As I say many times on the show, I live closer to Providence than Boston. So it was on a train heading to Providence that then continued on to Providence after I got off. So the bag had to make it to Providence, be found, and then be sent back from Providence to Boston.
I will make you feel better with this story. When we were in Wichita waiting to get on a plane to Atlanta, myself and 2 or 3 coworkers were on one side of the chairs in the terminal, and across from us there was two couples that were going somewhere. Who knows? Probably somewhere fun, because I'm guessing they were probably going on vacation somewhere. And when we're sitting there, we hear somebody going, anybody left a carry-on bag? Please come back to the security, And I'm like, and didn't think much of it. And about that time, I noticed one of the guys is across from me. He's kind of looking around, and he's going like, and he looks at his wife and goes, "Where's your suitcase at?" And then, yeah. And then, of course, does she go get it? Oh, no. She has to send him back up to retrieve her suitcase that she forgot at the checkout. Now, the really funny thing was, this is where it gets best. This suitcase had every color under the rainbow. It looked a lot like your Rubik's Cube. It had just everything. And that was the big joke when the guy came back, as the guy said, he goes, "I almost didn't get it." He goes, "Because the guy asked me what color it was." And I told him, I said, "You should have just said," and of course, Mr. Mouth. I said, "You should have just said yes," and of course they laughed and whatever. But so you're not, if that makes you feel better, that even a completely sober person at 5 o'clock in the morning can run their suitcase through the thing and then just walk away without it. So there you go.
Well, she may have had to go get it, but at least he got to give her the look on the way back.
That's right. He was pretty nice about it, but yeah, she wasn't going to go get it though. She was like, "Nope."
Well, he's got to spend his whole vacation with her. So
well, the funny thing is you could tell she really wanted to go down the road of, "You should have reminded me." She was almost ready to say it, but she didn't do it because he had his.
She stopped short of blaming him, and he decided to just keep the peace by getting up off his happy
I was
ass.
very proud of the man. I really was, because it's just that's a bad way to start a trip. Just day one argument. No, don't do that. Don't do that. So anyway, so it worked out. She got her bag, and it's funny that it almost every time I travel, that happens at least once. Somebody leaves something, an iPad, a computer. There's been wallets, driver's license, all kinds of stuff left there. And I'll just say, so-and-so left what people leave things on planes too. That's always scary. I mean, I watched a person do that one day that left, and I told the tour, I said, "Hey, this lady just left and her bag is still underneath the thing." "Okay, I'll take care of it." And and she'd already zipped off the plane. I never could catch her.
You know what? I had a thought.
It happens.
You know what? I guess there is karma. I guess there is good karma because I was thinking to myself, well, so much for karma, but it worked out. Because before I found the bag, at some point recently in the past week, I was on the train and we're getting up to get off, and I notice on the seat across from me is a phone on the seat. And so and there was someone that was sitting there who had moved towards the exit, and I'm like, someone lose a phone? And he immediately turned around and said, "Oh, that's mine," and got it.
No, I know. Every once in a while you get lucky like that.
And I thought to myself, universe, you owe me my bag back.
That's right. Right there we go. Boom. Kaboom. That worked. Now, I was going to say, I think the scariest thing, I may have told this story once. I actually found a passport on a plane one time. That was freaky. I made someone's day.
Well,
I hope. I got on the plane and I went and I always take, and I know I should never do this because they say this is like the nastiest place, is like the pouch behind the seat in front of you. But I usually take my phone, just because I'm kind of a wide person. I take my phone out and I clip it in the pouch in front of me. Is what I do. And when I flipped it forward, I was like, "What the hell?" And I reached in there and I grabbed it. There was a passport in there, and I opened it up, and it was a kid's, like a boy, like a young boy. Ooh. I was like, "Holy shit!" So I waved the stewardess down. I said, "Hey, this was in the back seat." And she goes, "Oh crap!" And she snags it, and poof, she hauls ass up to the front of the plane. They'd already closed the door of the plane, and the cool thing was, I guess the pilot was able to open up the little wing window on the plane, and he just chucked it out to somebody on the tarmac there. So hopefully it got back to that family. Can you imagine being a family like going to Europe or something, and little Johnny was such an asswad? So, why do I say Johnny an asswad? Why? Why's it got to be Johnny? Why?
There are
Timmy.
Other
Timmy.
names.
It's little Timmy.
Timmy. Little
sorry.
Timmy.
Little Timmy wants to hold his own passport. There. That's it. And now here they are. They're at
now he's never allowed to hold his own passport.
That's
ever
right.
Again,
That's right. Why's it got to be Johnny? That's right.
16 years old. They're getting ready to go on vacation.
Okay, Warhawk.
No, Timmy.
Warhawk wins the internet. It's little Billy. There you go.
It's little Billy.
It's little Billy. There you go.
Oh, little Billy's had enough stress in his life.
Little Billy's like 40 now or something like that.
Probably. He's in therapy.
Oh, we hope he's way past that. Little Billy might be like loaded with cash now. Who knows? Maybe this made him a stronger person. We don't know.
We need to have another telethon now.
We should. Don't tease me, bro.
For Billy.
For Billy.
For Billy.
Actually, I wasn't sure. This was one of those 3-day weekends this last week where I wasn't sure which one it was. Because there's 2 3-day weekends that we get every year. One was the telethon, one wasn't. That's all I knew. This was the one that wasn't. This is
the Gator's wife's birthday one.
Okay. That makes it good for you.
Yeah,
that makes it
her parents took us to a polo match for
her birthday. Horses and little wooden ball.
Yeah. We watched a polo match. Yeah. But she liked it.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's good for dudes too, because there's like very attractive women in dresses. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah.
Fun for the whole family. There we go.
Yeah, it was.
There we go. I've never actually watched it live. I've only seen it on TV, but it is amazing. It probably is pretty cool to watch live, to see that they could actually hit that ball with those big long mallets from that high up on a horse.
They hit it a lot, but they also missed it a lot too.
They smacked the horse a lot. Did they do that? Did they end up hitting the horse's legs a lot? That would suck.
I wasn't paying much attention.
Okay. Well, they keep the horse's legs all wrapped up just for that.
Right.
And hopefully if they do hit the horse's leg,
and they let the horse, they have multiple horses because a horse can't make it through a whole game.
Oh, I see.
So they have to swap horses.
Thank you, Mars. That's what I was saying. Poor horsies. That's it.
Yeah. But no, it was interesting. But
they should trade the horses for YZ125 Yamahas. That's what they should do. That would be great, wouldn't it?
Now Warhawk suggesting cricket. No, I
what is cricket? Cricket's like croquet, but for like distinguished gentlemen.
Cricket is like
baseball,
that's
the throwy thing. At the hook.
They got the bat, and they run back and forth, and there's the wicked thing, and
then everybody fights zombies. That's it. That's it.
You know.
Yes.
Leo once tried to explain cricket to us, and he failed. Although I think he would say that we failed.
It's the one where they kill the zombies. Cricket's like baseball. I got you. That's it.
Yeah.
The zombie killer.
It's like baseball, but not.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
and they they do this a lot. Whatever. Lacrosse.
I just remember there was an episode of the Cosby Show.
Lacrosse there's some badass lacrosse dudes. You're right. Yeah. What's the one with the hooked ball where they throw it like at 1,000,000 miles an hour with the big scoop?
Highlight.
Is that it? Or are you making that up?
Yeah. No, that's it.
I wasn't sure. Sometimes I think when you answer too quick, I always think you're lying. I don't know why.
Because they did a Jackass episode where they had a bunch of highlight players lob oranges at them.
Ooh, okay.
It hurt.
Work. That would
work. It
work.
looked painful. That's why I watch it.
Aha. There we go. Jackass. There you go.
Classic TV show.
It is classic.
The world's second best TV show
for the people,
of all time.
There's people in here. I don't know I think I've shown Johnny this. But remember, I have.
You have a Johnny Knoxville Steve-O skateboard.
I have a Johnny Knoxville signed.
Now, why have you not hung that up in the living room yet?
Well, I don't know if it's really living room material.
That is absolutely living room
Johnny
material.
Knoxville signed it right there.
That is where else would you put that but in the living room?
Which way did he sign this? I don't even know. Oh my God! It looks. Is it me or does his signature look like a big dick? That's Steve-O. There's the O. Steve-O.
And it's spurting.
Yeah, but anyway. I don't know why I bought this. Well, I don't know. I don't know why I bought it.
You bought it to hang in the living room?
I bought it to hang in the living room. But
does this say Coxville?
I thought, yes, Knoxville.
Coxville. There's no N in there.
K-N-O-X. There's K-N-O. K-N-O-X.
Oh, you see, the N looks like the lower part of the K.
Yeah, it does.
So it looks like Coxville.
But of course, that's them together, morphed.
And there's some weird Franken creation.
It is. So, yeah, I don't know. This is probably one of those things Johnny will have to just deal with someday.
You got to hang it somewhere.
Another one of those things Johnny will deal with for me someday.
Maybe the kitchen. Maybe you can hang it in the kitchen.
I don't know if Here, wife, check this out.
Oh, she'll love it.
It's Johnny Knoxville. Oh, crap. Oh, shit.
She'll love it. It's got great colors, accent colors to brighten the room.
It goes with my Twitch bear.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a lot of crap back here. You notice that?
You need to start adorning that around the house.
I got a lot of stuff back here.
You need to do some interior decorating with all that.
Really clean this up someday. I mean, my little bears get dirt on his hat. Oh my gosh. I mean, who else has a Mr. Marbles plushie? You ever seen this?
Sir Mars is suggesting you could use the skateboard in the kitchen as a charcuterie board.
Is anybody a Jenna Marbles fan? That's what that is.
Okay.
That's from her collection.
Cool.
I think she's still kind of around. I think. I thought I had two of these. Oh, the hat's on the other one. That's why. See, that's the other one right there. That guy. I got Sunfire sticks. I got my Code Miko thing. I mean, I got too much fun. There's all kinds of fun stuff here. You're going to have all kinds of stuff, Johnny. All kinds of stuff.
Yeah. I totally am.
And don't use the word dumpster either. Just saying.
I'm only thinking it.
Okay. And I hope you get caught in the airport with this. That's all I can hope. Is you get busted in the airport with the
If I'm going to an airport, I would have had to have dropped that all off someplace before going to the airport. I'm not bringing it all on the plane with me.
Mr. Gators, can you explain this? Well, yeah, I might have to open something. Oh, yeah. Carry on. That would be it. And then buy a seat on the plane next to you just for this. That would be awesome too. That'd be fun. Hey, by the way, your seats on the plane, you had the 2 middle seats, right? Is that what it was? You guys were in the middle seat.
Well, we ended up with seats together. So Kristen did get her. That's cool. Kristen did get her window seat for our flights.
Awesome.
So that was nice. Yeah.
He broke it jumping a ramp. This is Sir Mars. Sir Mars, you doing anything that has to do with ramp jumping just terrifies me. What are you talking about?
Let me tell you, I could see Mars. Mars is all about. Mars's middle name is Danger.
I used to be skateboard for a while. No, the whole thing. I'm trying to think what it was when I think I was watching. There was a short period of time that I was watching the all of the Steve-O YouTubes, whatever.
Oh yeah,
he does a lot of really good interviews now that he's all sober and everything, and it's actually
the sober Steve-O material.
Yes, yeah. Very very good stuff. He gets some really cool people on there. And I tell you, one of the fun ones between that one, and it's one of those ones you can really go down the rabbit hole on, is to listen to interviews with oh my God, what's the dude's name? The MTV guy from years ago, the Wheeze guy. Wheeze the Juice. Come on, help me out here.
Pauly Shore?
Pauly Shore, yes. There was so much about Pauly Shore I never knew. I had no idea that his mom was the one, mom and dad actually, who started the Comedy Store. I did not know that.
Because then I think they did a TV show, kind of like a reality show about the Comedy Store that Pauly Shore was involved.
I had no idea, and I watched Pauly Shore, I think on Steve-O's show, and then I watched him on Rogan a couple times, and it was really interesting. There was actually one episode where he was there's a guy named Joey Diaz. I don't know if you know that name. You might have heard of it. It's one of Rogan's friends. It's one of the comedy guys, and I guess he's I think he's passed on now, but he's huge into edibles, and like just not normal edibles, but those kind of edibles that like, you know, many hundreds of milligram edibles.
Oh, okay.
And had given one of those to Pauly Shore prior to doing a interview, and and I think Pauly Shore said he had about 10 minutes into the interview he had to leave because he said he couldn't even talk. It was just so bad. And that sent me down the rabbit hole of YouTube there's some awesome videos of people that are just telling edible stories. And they're
animated.
Yes, there's some of those. Yes. There's a few of those I've
watched all of those.
Yeah, those are good, where people are telling about the first time they've ever had edibles. And to tell you what, it makes you never want to have edibles. I've never done it. I've never had those in my life, and I'm terrified to even think
Tales
about it.
from the Trip. That's the
Is that what it's called? Okay. Yeah.
I now keep in mind, I mean, they make you never want to do things, but then there's also some experiences that are, you know, I mean, some of them.
That's it, buddy. That's it. That's the one.
Buddy.
Yeah. That's it. But yeah, there was several different good ones. I think between that one and then there's I can't think of the comedian's name. It's so funny that but there's a lot of people that have good edible story, and those are.
Yeah. I think there was like someone was telling a story about how they're walking like back to their hotel room and they realize they need to email someone, so they go to a Best Buy to buy a computer.
I don't remember. That's awesome. Well, they all have the same theme. It's almost like watching Rocky. It's the same theme in Rocky over and over again. Rocky goes to fight somebody. His wife doesn't want him to fight. He gets his ass kicked, and then his wife goes, "Win, Rocky, win!" Then he wins. That's the theme in all the Rocky movies. If you wonder what Rocky was about, that's what it's about. insert other person fighting here. That's it. Well, the edible thing's the same kind of thing. It's, I ate an edible. It wasn't doing anything to me. I thought this was bullshit. I ate 2 more. That's pretty much how they start. They all start the same way. And then they just go from there. That's what happens. And then number 1 kicks in, and then 2 and 3 kick in shortly thereafter.
But not all Tales from the Trip are about edibles. Some of them are about mixing shrooms and absinthe and terrifying a woman in her car.
Oh God!
Let's.
You have to. It's not patched in. It's not patched in.
Give me the answer. Oh wait, but that's not coming through.
That's not coming through. No.
Because Chrome sucks.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, because I have to configure the. I don't think I've seen this one. I'm gonna have to watch this one after the show.
Well, if you're in Twitch, send me the link. I can put it up on the screen.
That'll be even better. Yeah, let me do that for you. We'll go into the 5-Hit Dune channel, and that way everyone.
Like you shouldn't be in there already. Seriously, I mean, come on.
Well, I'm.
Now I'm like hands peeling into this woman's little Mazda Miata, and I'm like, give me the answer.
So Tales from the Trip, if you're wondering.
My name's Steph Tolev. This is the time I
we haven't been kicked off in a while,
so high on mushrooms. I'm from Canada, and this is in grade 9. I hung out with I don't want to say the bad crew, but they weren't. I started smoking weed heavily.
You gotta love the animation.
I love the animation. It's great.
It was my friend Steph's house, another Steph. We would go every weekend. Her parents would go away. They lived on a yacht. I guess they had money, and every weekend we just get fucking high as hell. I'm not sure if I can swear, but I just did.
You just
did. This one specific day, they decided to bring some mushrooms and some absinthe. Now, this is a combo. Again, grade 9. Grade 9, you're young. You're impressionable. You haven't done things properly. You shouldn't be doing all these things together. So there's 6 of us. Start with the bongs. Immediately high as hell.
By the way, don't judge me on all the icons on my desktop.
Yeah. And the absinthe comes out, and then a bit of mushrooms are getting passed around here and there. We're having little sprinkles, little tastes. Doesn't taste good. Tastes like caca. Tastes like
bong
shit.
is just warm up.
We start having this argument about when you smell something, like if you're in science class, when you do this, the smelling motion, if you're wafting it or wafting it. It's waft. It's waft. Clearly waft. We get waft. In this back and forth. At this point, again, the mushrooms are kicking in. Everyone's getting angry and tripping out. And the absinthe is still, we're lighting the shots on fire as we're taking them. And then still, we get so heated. We need someone to break this. We need someone to break it. At this point, it's 2 a.m. I think I'm going to go out to the street. Now, this area is smaller area in Toronto. It's called East York. It's kind of in a little cul-de-sac area. Not heavy traffic at 2 a.m. It's the summer.
Nice
it's hot. I'm a very wet woman for some reason. So I'm sweating now. The drugs have kicked in. I'm outside, a wet boiled ham. Standing, just waiting for a car to go by. I don't
so you guys got to watch some of these.
We're gonna get
popped.
Whoever was gonna drive by would think that I came out of a well and just I looked like I was a woman that was missing for years and no one cared.
That's what happens, and that is exactly what happens in Canada, by the way.
Beaming at me, and I'm like, "There's my chance. I'm gonna get." And again, so high on mushrooms. So I'm thinking that I'm being very pleasant, and I'm like standing there going, okay, waiting for the car, and I'm probably like, this fucking. This woman pulled up her car, and I just went tap, tap, tap on the window. I was like, excuse me, ma'am, may I ask you Un's question? But I believe it was me going, stop the car, I need that, and just freaking out. So this woman, terrified woman. I think she was wearing like a button-up shirt, had her son, this like 14-year-old boy beside her, this young kid that was like staring at me, scared shitless. She rolls her window down an inch, because again, I look manic right now. And I'm like, roll it down more. And she was like, oh my God. She thought I was gonna fucking kill her and her son. So the window goes down another hair, and I go, when you're going this, is it waft or is it wave?
Oh
and then
my
she
God.
Just answer me. I'm like, I need the answer. I need it now. And she's like, please leave us alone. And then for a split second, I was like, oh my God, I'm so fucking high. I'm scaring this woman. But I was like, no, I need the answer. I'm like, give me the answer. So now I'm like, hands peeling into this woman's little Mazda Miata. And I'm like, give me the answer. She peels off. And then there was like a long beat of my friends looking out the window. Just me standing in the street. And I'm like, I never got the answer. And then I walked back inside, and they're like, what the fuck just happened? And I'm like, we'll never know. we're never going to, I know it's waft, but we're never going to know the answer. And then we're all, at this point now, Forgot about that completely.
Yeah.
That didn't even happen. I'm like, okay, let's go finish off the night. So we go back inside. And then my friends thought it was the perfect time to watch the movie Kids. Now, a lot of you are probably too young to know what this movie is. It is the worst movie in the entire fucking history of the world. If you want to never have sex for the rest of your life, watch the movie Kids.
Okay,
when you're on mushrooms and a man comes out on a skateboard with no legs, singing, I have no legs, stuff happens. You start thinking you have no legs.
This is
nobody
freaking
around you
me
has no
out.
legs. I'm putting myself to bed. The whole movie is all about AIDS.
How are you gonna do that
an
without
AIDS
legs?
phobia and I have the rest of my life because of this fucking movie. I go to bed. I have like fucked up dreams. Obviously, my legs are gone, and I feel something in my back all night, and I think there's something's trying to cut my leg off or something. I wake up. My friend had left her dildo on her couch. Also, this is grade 9. I don't know why the fuck she's screwing herself with a large dildo.
I don't think
in
I've
high
had this
school. That
problem
seems
before.
A little drastic. So I pull up
You
this
never
dildo
fell
that I've
asleep
been
on your friend's
wedged in my back
dildo.
all night.
No, it
And
just
as
seems
I
like-
look at the dildo, I remember.
Not
I'm
that
like,
looks like that.
I scared a woman last night. I go, that wasn't a dream. I terrified. And like for months after that, I would be so scared. I was going to see someone pull by with her son. If you're listening, I'm so sorry. I don't know what to tell you. But if it's waft or wave, if you could let me know what the proper pronunciation is, because we're still trying to find that out. But again,
It's
I'm so
waft.
sorry. Tales from the
There you go.
That is Tales from the Trip right there.
So that is
use-
it. And there's several different ones, and it has, like I said, they're all over the place, but very.
And they usually have abrupt endings like that. Like, and then I woke up the next day and I found a dildo in the medicine cabinet.
Shit happens,
Yeah.
I guess, to some people. Oof. Scary, but yeah, that right there is what keeps me on the straight and narrow until it's legal. No,
Until
we'll
it's
see.
legal.
Until it's legal, then we'll see.
We'll see.
I don't want to have my own story for something like this, though. That's the whole point.
Well, here's the thing: we are internet celebrities, so if we got a story, they would totally have us.
That's
on.
true. I think the only story I ever had, like I said, I've had one mushroom story in my life back years and years ago. That was enough. I don't want to go. Through, I don't want to go through that again. So that was enough.
So you did not go scare a mother and her child in a car.
No. I was at the lake. The mushroom thing was, I don't know if I told that story. That was one of those times when the friend of mine did that. Well, I'm just saying it's sort of like the same thing as the edible. I guess that would be an edible, but it never goes away. That's the thing. It's not like weed where you smoke it, you get high, you come down. Or you smoke it, you get high, eat a sandwich, come to. There we go. I forgot the middle part. And then or beer, same thing. Drink some beer, you feel good, eat some wings, then you're fine. That kind of thing. But the mushrooms, forget it. You're on that roller coaster for however long it takes. That's it.
You have resigned. You have committed to.
And if you're on the back porch of a lake house in the dark. When you realize you're by yourself on the back porch of a lake house in the dark, that's just where you are. Just understand. That's just it. You just buckle up.
That's where you are. That's where you're going to be.
That's where you're going to be. So here we go. Just get over it. That's right. Exactly.
Unless someone takes you somewhere else.
Yeah. Woo. Now, Sparky says he saw a Velvet 7 icon. I don't think I did, and I hope you didn't either. Because if you did, we know what that icon would have went. No, that's Velvet 7. There would have been nothing bad with her. Let's see.
What's that?
No.
If you do have a Velvet 7, you need to send it to both me and Sparky.
Yeah, I don't see it. So.
Now, I sent you a Livsticks recently. It wasn't a very good lipstick screenshot, but it was interesting.
Excuse me. Why do I have this one? This one's kind of interesting.
Okay.
Where did this come from?
That's
I don't know. Why do I have that on my desktop?
I think that looks like a certain burger we used to talk to.
That's exactly what I thought it was. That's exactly what I thought it was. That's what it was. That wasn't it. I got some strange stuff on my desktop.
Now, if someone animated this and hosted a stream as,
I got a picture of my chair.
Toilet, you have a picture of your chair.
For some reason.
Mm-hmm.
But I never thought, the talking toilet would be awesome, Johnny. That's what he should do when he gets, I mean, if somebody was,
if someone were to need to rebrand themselves.
Yes, you could be the toilet guy smoking a big doob with the big eyes.
Yeah.
I should send him this. I'm going to do it.
I think you did already.
Oh, maybe I did. Never mind. Maybe
I think
maybe that's why I have it. Maybe
I think that was a tweet.
Maybe that's what it is. I forgot.
Yeah,
I forget.
I seem to recall you tweeting that.
I forget these things. I'm old. It gets like that sometimes. It does. But anyway, Velvet 7 icon. You naughty person. Let me go grab my iPad because I think I do have a couple of things I can kind of show you guys. So Johnny, here, entertain everybody while I
okay,
while I put my dies
yeah.
in.
He's gonna go find now. I do not.
It's probably not even gonna work anyway.
It rarely does, but you know, I don't have a Velvet 7 icon, but I do have sound effects. So let's see. I've got a.
Okay. Do you have a scrotum ball opener?
No, I do not. Let's see. I got Velvet 7 sound effects.
Hello, Jacob. Hello.
I got that. I think I got somewhere. I have another sound effect somewhere that I don't remember where I put it.
Boobies.
I got Neo's boobies. So there's that.
Can't get enough of that.
Sorry. Can't get we
And when all else fails, try the alphabet.
Try the alphabet. Ooh. You know, that's words of wisdom right there.
Alphabet.
The alphabet. You need to, you know your ABCs. Baby. Yeah, exactly. And
just think about that, right? Oh wait, you can't. I got up and the camera froze. Isn't that sweet?
Now. Oh, here we go. We got Kira Kitty's clapping sound effect.
That's her clapping. That's right.
Giving us a round of applause. So
there we go.
Great room sound on there.
There we go. I'm back.
I think Sparky Toaster approves of the Kiara Kitty clap.
He does. He likes when she claps.
She knows how to clap.
When she claps, everybody listens. Just say that.
When she claps, everybody watches.
That too.
And they were roommates.
Oh my God, they were roommates.
And let's see.
I'm sorry. Something had my attention here.
So my car's not working, but if it did, it might sound like this. No, I don't think that's what a Ford Taurus sounds like. But
hey, you never know.
I think it sounds more like this.
It's better than nothing, Johnny. It's better than nothing.
Well, I couldn't even fix a gas-powered lawnmower, and I'm trying to fix a car. How did I fix the lawnmower? I left it on the curb. I advertised it on Facebook Marketplace. I bought an electric mower.
I've got to delete some stuff off of here first. There are things here I can't show on the stream. I'm not. Okay,
well, you gotta show me. And
Sparky.
No,
one of it is somebody clapping.
Yeah, we definitely need to see that. I mean, that's the type of videos we like to watch.
Is that the one? Do I got it? Let me see. That's it. That's it. That's the one.
That's the one.
I've got to delete that. I'm deleting.
No, you got to archive that. Is what you got to do.
That one's gone. I'll bring it back later. I can't show. There was this one here that technically was okay for Twitch, and it was just somebody. We were showing somebody that people have figured out how to put the cameras in the right place.
Right.
This person has learned to put the camera back there.
In the back.
Right.
In the back. Put the camera in the back.
That's it. What was it? What is this one? Oh. That can't show that one.
Which one's that?
That one's on Kick. And we all know how Kick goes. We all know about Kick, my friends.
We know, yeah. I remember one time we were watching Kick, and they got kicked when the two dudes walked in from the sides.
Yeah,
but that was
so here. I'm trying to think. There was some things here. I think Johnny. Well, wait a second. What was this one? Was this? This was. I think this might have been. Let me see here.
We have no sound.
How's everybody doing? Holy shit.
So a while ago,
Why they
Gators
do?
found a roll of Sears branded
Oh, that's
film.
right. I paid $5 to put Johnny's commercial on.
Use it to shoot a promo.
Oh, yeah, that's all I...
So Gators flew
Deadpool
out to
didn't
San
know what to do with
Francisco
it.
He didn't know.
to land on Mars, and they went to Sears. But unfortunately, they were closed.
He did change
So
himself
we
to
shot
black
the
and white,
promo
though.
in the parking lot.
That was very good.
But the film came out like this. But that's okay.
That's
we let
okay.
Mars shoot some backup footage with better film.
Oh, okay.
Here's Brian, and he wants you to tune into...
Insert title here.
Okay.
And here's Gators. He also wants you to tune into...
Insert title here.
Private Dune, why are you
Here's Mars
exposing my
barking at some
production?
seals. And here's the security guard they sent to investigate our shenanigans.
Oh.
Maybe
Everybody's
we should pay
riveted,
attention to that
Johnny.
No trespassing sign.
Yeah, he's
Maybe,
absolutely
but I don't
riveted.
either.
This
Don't
girl
worry.
right here, look at her.
Mondays, 8 p.m.
Look at her.
Eastern
She's
Time.
digging it.
The edibles are kicking in.
The edibles are kicking in.
Twitch.tv/Johnny Gators or YouTube.com/Johnny
Johnny Gators
or
is one of the co-hosts of Private Dune, by the way.
The end.
So there you go. That's so we had that. But you know what? Johnny did raid an awesome channel the other day. It was this
I
one
did.
right here.
Oh,
and
she is awesome.
I got to show this. She was doing the Johnny Gators raid song. I don't think I had her on my list either. She's really cool.
Yeah, no, she is. She's really cool. I've rated her a few times now, and she's really good.
Yeah, I think I followed her right there, and she said my name there.
How did I not hear of her from you? I don't know where I heard of her from. If not
I don't
from you.
know. I really don't know. That's a good question.
But she's really good.
I think it's probably somebody who rated when you were like watching somebody. Is probably how you
That
found
could
her.
be. And I was like, hey, dude, she's hot. Let's
Well, she's a
follow
partnered
that.
streamer, and she's very, very talented.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Very talented. Here, let me get her name in there so you can plug that in, because she is
the graceful bard.
She is pretty freaking awesome. And I was not following her at the time. That's the funny thing is I had missed that. And where is it? Twitch find. Where's the QR code there? Does it work still?
That's DJ Smoking Lou. That's not right. That's but I did shout her out, and the Nightbot responded. No.
Whoops.
Oh
no.
Oh no. The QRs are broken.
QRs are broken. No. Well, I'll have to have my man look at it. How do we turn it off?
Well, there's a spreadsheet that's automatically updated.
No,
right?
It works.
It
It actually works through a interface with a website now.
Huh.
So I haven't. We haven't used this in so long that could be the thing. Here's this drunk guy. I caught this guy on the video one time. This was Johnny.
I remember that guy.
Friend.
This is Johnny talking to random people.
That's not me. That dude's got hair on his head still.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, Sparky Toaster in the house.
Sparky!
Oh, hey.
Here we go.
Private Dune's going on no. Dude, you don't have to say no to the dude that's at a train station. Dude's on a train.
What the fuck did you just say?
I said something about a train
Hang
station.
on a second. Let's run that back and see if we can get that again.
No, it's not.
Let's see.
Oh, hey. Private Dune's going on no. Dude, you don't have to say no to the dude that's at a train station. Dude's on a train station. Dude is on a train station. You know, like the in Bill and Ted. Station.
And I give you
Now
credit.
that I understand.
I give you credit for the Bill and Ted thing. I like that.
That was the most intelligible thing I said.
That was good. Station. I was so worried about Johnny. I was even typing. We were going like, "Oh, there it goes." There it goes.
And I don't know. Maybe we stick with these people over here.
Yeah, let's go check with these innocent people over here. Oh, God.
Yeah, that's enough of that.
Now, what was this one here?
I delisted those videos.
Yeah. Get this shit out of your mouth. Oh, this is when Johnny kind of went off the air. We got worried. We were typing amongst ourselves while you were gone. That's what was going on.
Well, I was fine. I just lost. The signal is not very strong at the Ruggles train station.
What's this? Oh, I think this was. I was giving everybody the tour of my room. Check out this suite I was in, man. Check this out. This thing's really cool. It's got 2 big closets, and then there's the bathroom, of course, and that's not very exciting, but there you go. Pooper.
Yeah.
All the stuff, all the things. Then you walk out into the other main area, and there's a big living room and another TV. Yeah, that place was nice. I had me a nice little room there.
Oh, yeah.
A little kitchenette and all that fun stuff. There you go. And then when I go to get my stuff, it's the little things in life, Johnny. The little things.
The little things.
What was this? Hang on. What is this? Oh, I know what this was. I know what this was. I can play this. So what this was, I was watching one of the things I do when I'm watching things on Twitch or whatever is I'll have like one window up watching somebody I can hear them, and then I'll open up another window where I can Did I say winder? I full on said winder. Another window where I can see somebody else. Well, I found something else. If somebody is like dancing and has really crappy sounding audio, if you go and find another channel that has good audio, you can put the two together and it makes a great channel. Check this out. So the dude down in the lower right-hand corner is playing the kick-ass music. And then we got the 2 people dancing upstairs.
Nice.
And it worked out perfect. You'd have thought they were.
How can you see what to say in chat?
You'd have thought they were on the same page.
If he wants to come in,
I would have thought so.
I don't know where this was, but this now I have to say that this particular room looks a little more exciting than the room I just showed you.
I'm not
just saying.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that
because it comes with 2 girls.
Yeah, because that's
the dancing girls.
That's right. Yeah. 2 girls, 1 ottoman, by the way.
I'm not gonna say it.
There you go. Just let your imagination go.
Yeah, there is that.
But I thought it was very cool that.
There we go.
It looks. I mean, it's very well synced.
Yeah,
it is.
I mean, I have to say, there we go. 2 girls, 1 DJ. There you go. But their sound was terrible. It was terrible. But this guy has his shit together, so there we go.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you're wondering who the station that is, I have no clue. I couldn't tell you. I have no idea who these 2 girls were at all.
Oh, that's too bad.
I don't know. I was just flipping. It was one of those things where it was in the.
I thought you said what you said about the country.
Or maybe it says it right here.
2 from Texas, 3
maybe
from
that's
Panama.
It. That might be it right there.
Kichike.
That might be it. That would be it.
There we go.
So there you go. Nope, broken.
We're gonna have to follow that channel.
Yeah, broken. There you go. So anyway, there you go. So I thought that's great. If the gut music you don't like, fix it. Fix it. What else was I had a few things I wanted to show you guys. What else do I have here? This is worrisome. I think I played this for Johnny. This because Johnny likes cats. I think that's what this one was. I think,
this is great.
Yeah.
This
you wonder when shit goes wrong.
It just keeps going.
Yeah, it just keeps going. It never stops.
I love the cat that jumps off the wall.
Yes. It's like I said, how do you explain that afterwards? We don't know. And I thought I might have had another one too. I thought there was another one.
I think you did.
I don't know if it
send
was
me another.
Yeah, I thought you said. I thought I said another one there that was actually pretty good. But what else did I find? What is this one? What is this one?
And Ma Pro's having cherry cheesecake.
This was March 29th at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I think this was just somebody I'd never seen before, and she was really, really awesome. And I recorded like 7 minutes of this. And being 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm guessing probably overseas. Let me zoom in here real quick so Johnny can get that.
Say a no.
Thank you, Mod Pro.
Oh, thank you, Mod Pro. You beat me to it.
Yeah, she's awesome. I've watched her a few mornings now.
Mod Pro can eat cheesecake and type faster than
That's
me at
right.
the same
Fast
time.
fingers, buddy. And the QR code still broke. Never mind.
Still DJ Smoking Lou.
That's right. DJ Smoking Lou for everybody. Yeah, that's pretty freaking cool. What was this? This looks like the man in red. Oh, he's doing a hype
During
train.
the unicorn game. I'm scared what she's gonna do to me. I am Medic panic,
I do like that he has the Yoko thing going on.
you Yoko'd me!
Yeah.
No Yoko! Medic panic 69! Holy shit!
He has a lot of rules. You
I have
notice
a
that?
serious delay. I know the
And
alerts
everyone keeps
are
breaking
delayed
all of them.
because you
That's true.
Slammed them. You slammed them, but they are working. The alerts are working. They're just really delayed. Oh, you triggered it because it was broken? Oh, look at that. Valentine was nice to trigger it manually. my alerts are so fucked at this point. They're so fucked.
Sparky Toaster. Sparky hasn't come around to Deadpool yet. He's still kind of. He's still a little annoyed at Deadpool. He doesn't like, but you know what? He'll come around sooner or later. That's why he doesn't watch it.
That's okay. We're still trying to figure out who he is.
Yeah, yeah. Not like he's so. What else did I have? Let's see. Is that recent? I don't know if that's recent.
Oh, thank you, bud.
I don't know.
I guess I'll just let him out.
I think this was March 28th.
Oh.
So. I swear it looks like she's driving in a circle. Oh, it's Life, L-I-F-E, I think.
Is it?
Or is it? Oh, I don't know.
Well,
maybe that's right. Okay.
Oh, that might be the wrong Momo.
I don't remember now.
You're probably right.
It's Momo TV.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, okay. There we go.
I got all cocky about shouting out the wrong Momo.
There we go. It's kind of scary that somebody else is using that.
Marcus, you got a birthday coming up, right? Ain't your birthday coming up, Marcus?
6 o'clock in the morning, people.
It's a birthday, and you know it.
This is how you start your day, my friends.
Momo out. I'm out, y'all. Wow. You know we on the turnpike.
Take the turnpike.
Take the turnpike. That's right.
She's taking the turnpike towards New Jersey, Damon's bathhouse. Bring your own towel. And if you don't worry. We've got plenty. hands on the wheel is optional.
That's right.
On the turnpike.
Sparky's got it going on, man. Oh man, she's so freaking awesome. Now here's this one here. I don't know if I played this person before. This was does this look familiar?
Looking for a ride, I've got a horse outside, yeah. Giddy up now, baby. Bless my soul.
March 29th. I think there's some of these I haven't played.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing this one.
He runs a bit like Shaker, and he jumps like Fernando.
This is also 6 o'clock in the This is 5:30 in the morning.
After half an ounce of coke, the boys are looking jealous as I lead your one away. Just before I close the door, I wink at her and say, would you be my girl? And she says, I will, of course, if you grab me by the ponytail and ride me like a horse.
Must be a rock star.
From the Philippines. So that
Your Subaru, I got a horse outside. Fuck your Mitsubishi.
yeah, she's throwing some F-bombs in there. That's why I liked it.
Looking for a ride, I've got a horse outside. Get a up, I said get a up. Get a up, I said get a up. Get a up, I said get a up. Bless my soul. Get a up, I said get a up.
My pro is busy cutting the cake.
I said get a up. Get a up, I said get a up. Bless my soul.
She's got a pretty good following. I think this was one of those ones that I actually got just because I was digging the tunes. Because that's what it is. I've been a little slacky with the Twitch finds, but I've been watching Twitch though. I still do that a lot.
Sana naman ngayon ay di sobra ng bigay. Sa kantang paniwalaan mo ng tunay. 5-hit June, thank you for the follow. Wala naman akong nakahandang pera ngayon. Bakit ko naman gagastusin lahat yon? Mababasag ko ang aking alkansyang may laman. Para makasama ka hanggang hapunan.
Very cool. I'm gonna see, do I have any more like that I've missed? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't.
What
is this one? What was this guy?
Got myself into some trouble tonight. Guess that I'm just feeling blue. Been so long since I've seen your face.
I think there's a lot of these maybe I've missed. And this doesn't seem familiar either.
That voice you showed me is not the one that I know. I'm so strong now in what I do. Don't hang up again. Please understand what I do, 'cause I'm bound for you. What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bound for you.
Sparky's heading out.
Hey Sparky, take care, man. Thanks for popping in.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Guess it feels like you're
Sparky went to a car show today.
So this obviously is some sort of open mic thing that I got from it looks like Australia. Australia's
biggest open mic.
Yeah, and I think that's what it was. I only got the one clip, so I have to see if I can find. And of course, now don't judge me. I
bow to my pro superiority.
I always thought that maybe I should every time every once in a while. But she's not on screen very often. So
yeah, no, she's not. So you gotta every now and then we got to prove that it actually happens.
That's right. There's that. Well, I don't think I proved anything. I never.
She's still counting down.
Yeah, she's still counting down.
4, everybody. We're at 4. Shut the door.
We're at 4. We're at 4.
And that just keeps going and going and going and going and going. So there
she counts down to the next countdown to the
4,
next countdown to the next countdown.
Shut the door. You know what this was? This was me again showing you that I'm getting so tired. We're back into this whole Twitch bullshit. Look at all these stations again. This shit's happening again. That's exactly what this is. All the same crap over and over.
What is that even? I mean,
it's just music. It's all music. It's just somebody playing music. I don't know what the deal is. And they're all the same and all have the same thing, donate money. Look at this. It just doesn't stop.
Does it even work though?
Well, I don't know. It's strange.
I don't see how it works.
I don't either. I don't either. I don't know what it is. It makes me wonder. It makes me wonder if people do this to maybe get enough to be affiliates and then sell this or something. I don't know. But look, I mean, this is ridiculous. This just keeps going and going and going and going and going. Yeah, I'd forgotten all about that one too. And I think, I don't know what this one, maybe it's just more of the same is all that was. I think I'd scrolled up some more yet. I found a whole nother big long line of it. So yeah, I really don't know if anybody could tell me. It's just,
this is why we can't have nice things.
This is why we can't have nice things. Exactly what it is. Exactly.
This is bullshit.
Yeah, that's right.
This is bullshit.
You know what's funny? I realized I think this was Johnny this was Johnny walking home the first time. Is what this was.
Oh, that's not the first time I've been drunk, dude.
No.
Believe me.
Now, did you end up getting Taco Bell both times? I wasn't sure.
Yes.
Okay, you did.
Yes.
Good deal.
Although the last time, you know how every so many years your credit card expires and they send you a new one that has the same number but a different digit on the back, and different expiration date.
Yes.
Well, my credit card had been updated since the last time I used the Taco Bell app, so I was drunkenly on the train trying to order Taco Bell,
trying to fix your Taco Bell problem,
trying to enter the credit card number incorrectly, and after about 5 times of failing to type in my credit card correctly, I called Kristen and asked her to order me Taco Bell. And she ordered me Taco Bell.
This is why Johnny loves this woman so much. That's just one of the many reasons. Right,
the Taco Bell is a nice perk, but that's
that's just one of the reasons. I said just one of the reasons. There we go.
She puts up. Not only does she put up with that shit, but she ordered.
That's right. Oh, I don't know what that was, but I don't like it.
That was high.
That was, yeah, I don't know what that was. Let's see what this one is.
Wanna dance by myself, kiss you right and left. Don't touch back up.
It's a little better.
I think it's more of the open mic.
Yeah, more of the open mic stuff, I think. I think these people were on before the guy came out on the chair. Who sings this?
I don't know.
Yep, same one. Some Buckleys? Yeah, I thought they were gonna say, because I think afterwards that's what it was, and they brought the dude out of the chair. That's what it was. The chair dude. They brought the chair dude out.
They brought the chair dude out. Yeah.
Hang on. I don't trust myself. What is that? Oh, that's.
What now?
Oh, well, I think I recorded this for somebody. This was somebody using like a card, to get food, and they go in and buy water with it, and then they come out and they empty the water out, and then they go in and turn the water bottles in for money, and then they go buy drugs. That's what this was.
Oh.
Yeah, that's bad.
Basically they found a way to turn food stamps into cash.
Yes, that's what they're doing. They're buying water stabbing
There's
the water.
a huge loss on that, though.
Oh, why? Well, but these are people. Well, it's just that's what drugs.
Leave it to me to look at it from a practical point of view. Then
Johnny's like, but you're losing money.
Like, dude, that makes no logical sense,
that makes no
man.
sense. No, that's sad. It's very sad. Very, very sad. What was this? I think this was a fight getting ready to happen. I think I was. Oh no, this is just a race car. That's all it was. This guy's actually local here to where I live, and he's on a track going way too fast for what the track can support. And if you notice, he doesn't get stopped and goes around the corner at a high rate of speed, and then spun out.
Oh, he went to the grass. He went into the grass.
Yeah, so that was
into the grass.
That was I think I'm trying to think was what is. Oh, this was the guy that had. No, what this was somebody who has a drone and actually flew this thing down to go see if the guy was okay, if I remember right. Oop, 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 oop. That wasn't it.
Well,
where are we at here? Let me see if I can speed this up. Yeah, so he actually flies this thing down there. Very cool. And then kind of.
Hey, you all right?
yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then, so he didn't actually. He kind of spun the car out and kind of whacked those hay bales, but he didn't actually hurt the car too much.
Oh, there you go.
Pretty cool, though. That's a great picture.
Yeah.
It looks good. Looks like it's going to be all right, folks. Let's check. Let me zoom back out. Check my surroundings. Got to go up.
I like listening to a drone operator that actually gives a shit. Check my surroundings. Make sure I don't run into anything. And then, yeah.
Like you're supposed to.
Like you're supposed to. I bet his neutral safety switch works, Johnny.
If I drop it down a little
Just saying.
I see no connection between these two things.
I don't know.
Oh, because he's
what else
responsible.
Do I have here? Oh, here we go. Just in case you're wondering.
So responsible people don't bypass their. Yeah, okay, got it.
When you change, this is me doing the daily. The dog talking, of course.
I love the dog that'll put down the ball, bark at you, and then when you reach down to pick it up, they bite your.
They try to grab the. They try to grab
it away from you. They try to grab
the ball back.
Yeah.
Yes, it's always fun. So this is Mrs. Dune in the backyard throwing the ball for Bruno, because this is his world. This is what he does.
I could throw a ball for my cat, but then the cat would look at the ball and look at me and be like, "Dude, what the hell?"
This is what he does. It's just one of those things. God, stupid dog.
Dog got the ball.
That was that one. That was this one. This was. This was the Show Enough guy. I hear fucking.
What are you doing? 5 feet Dune knows what he's doing. 5 feet Dune.
This could be my new theme.
What are you doing? 5 feet Dune knows what he's doing. 5 feet Dune. What are you doing? 5 feet Dune knows what he's doing.
Let me speed it up a little bit.
What are you doing? 5 feet Dune knows what he's doing. 5 feet Dune.
Racer 77. His cat likes chasing balls, Johnny. There you go.
Yeah. Mine used to
as they do
chase a few things, but they pretty much don't now.
Is that what it is?
My cats are pretty lazy, chill. They just like they might run after a cat treat, but even then they won't run too far.
They don't hang after. Yeah, this guy is actually very cool.
Yeah.
He was one of our Twitch friends from about 1.5 years ago.
Oh, nice.
I was actually watching him, and I had popped in and said hello, so he sang it. Let me see if I can bring his name in there. There we go, right there. Show enough. Soon enough.
Soon enough.
Yeah, he was doing one of the Catterday things with Darth Rips is what that was. Very, very cool dude. And yeah, he's usually on in the mornings. So what is this? This is another. Oh, this is another race car thing. I think this guy waxed the wall. Oh shit! Oh shit! Yeah, there we go. And of course, all these people are going in and save him. Now, there's something funny that happened here that I actually like. These two guys that are running aren't really watching where they're running. And the dude with the black shirt actually steps on the shoe of the dude in the white shirt and knocks his shoe off. Whack! You saw that right there.
There goes the cart.
Dakota's turning
I
around.
actually got to get down there.
Dakota turned around. I told you, Justin Trent. Dakota turned around.
And you got the one guy going, I told you! I told you! It makes me tired just thinking about these people running down here.
Yeah, that's why I have a car.
That looks like way too much work.
That's
way too much work. It is. God, I really want to play that, but I can't play that. Can I blur it somehow?
Which one?
No, I can't. Here, let me
back angle camera.
Let me see. Does this? Oh, it doesn't work. No, I can't play it. I can't play it.
Aww.
I can't play it. I just can't do it. Here, you know what I could do?
Just can't do it.
Well, I can't because it would be just let me show. Hang on. Let me show Johnny why
we can't play it.
Where is Johnny at? Where are you? Can I send it this way? Let's see. Johnny the Gators, right there.
Johnny the Gators.
I'm sending it to you as we speak. And I'm going to cue up an ending song so we can kind of talk about tomorrow's stuff.
Okay, so we're...
Oh, to the M thing. Messenger. That's it.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Okay, that is...
this was on Kick. I don't think I can play this.
Yeah, because that's I think the term postage stamp comes to mind.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, technically, the naughty bits are covered.
There's some words there.
But it's a very cheeky video.
It is. That's a good way to put it, Johnny. Cheeky is a good way to put it.
And she is in a position that there is no doubt in our mind what she wants you to look at. I don't think she's bending over in that position because that's how she's comfortable.
Wait a second. Why is that still? Why do I still hear that?
I don't know.
Wait a second. Why am I still hearing that like it's playing?
So Dune, I have a dilemma. Maybe I don't have time for this. Maybe I
don't hear it now. Well, here, here. Let me put this in the background. And you can tell me your dilemma. Go ahead.
All right. So you know how I have this former coworker that seems to pop up in my Facebook posts every now and then with a completely unrelated topic from what I'm posting in Facebook.
Okay.
That has to do. Well, years ago, this guy I worked with said, "Oh, I ought to just give you my records and turntable, and you could just convert them for me in exchange."
I know that. I said, well, I remember that guy.
Yeah, and he said he had the small collection, and then he brought in 3 huge moving boxes of records, which it came out to like over 250 records.
Wow.
And I did all but 70 of them, and 70 is a big number, but I did more than 2/3 of the collection.
Mm-hmm.
And then I lost contact with him, and every now and then he responds to if I post something on Facebook, he then replies to it going, well, how about you do those record conversions for me that you still owe me?
Oh my God.
And it's like, dude, this is not the time where that ship sailed. So I finally
Johnny's like, my wife and I's anniversary today. We're very happy. And then this guy chimes back in. Hey, how about
that's great. How about those records?
How about those records? Okay.
So it's like, dude, this is embarrassing. Like, don't do that shit. Don't be that guy. So I actually unfriended him. I unfriended him, But I also sent him a little explanation going, look it, I'm sorry. It was my mistake. I didn't understand how big the collection was. However, I did more than 2/3 of them. I don't think you got ripped off. I did not keep up my end of the deal, but I'm really sorry. There's nothing more I can do for you right now. Like, I tried to reach out to you, and I didn't hear back. So he replied back. He said, well, how about you send me back the 70 records you didn't do? And I just left it unread and I'm ignoring him. And then he follows up. He's like, hey, how about... Because here's the thing. The 70 records I didn't do, those are gone.
Those are long
those
gone,
are,
yeah.
Those are long gone. I mean, those are stuff like... Dune, do you like Jimmy Buffett? Because I do not.
Only at lunchtime when I'm eating. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So now so the thing is, I probably should have just unfriended him and not said anything instead of sending an apology, and because it was basically sorry, but I'm not going to do anything about this. It was basically my apology. It was like, sorry, but and he's like, well, how about you send me back the records you didn't do? Which he doesn't even have a turntable anymore. But he's like, oh, woe is me. I didn't realize how much I'd miss holding them and seeing them. And there's things that I don't have that I should have. And it's really, how about you just send me back the 70? We'll call it good. And it's like, dude, I don't have those 70 records
Thank you,
anymore.
Mod Pro.
I don't want to tell him that. So it's like, do I just keep ignoring him and leave him unfriended and hope he goes away? Or do I need to feel bad about this?
I don't know. You know when we'll find out? Tomorrow.
We'll find out tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 6 p.m.
Because tomorrow at 8
p.m.
p.m. Eastern time, we're going to do a little thing we call
Insert title
That's
here.
it.
Because Brian knows this guy too. And so
Brian,
Brian's
also known
take on
as,
this.
what I call him? What was his name? I gave him a
don't
name.
know.
It was a really cool
You gave
name.
him a name.
Somebody
It
help
was
me.
a really cool name.
It was an awesome name.
We'll have to go back and watch it.
It was Mr. Something Something. Oh,
Mr.
crap. Dang it.
Marty Pants?
No, what was it? Oh, my God. Talkie Talk Dude. No, it wasn't that it. Talkie Talk Dude? No, it wasn't.
No. Talkie Talk Dude's a good one too, though.
Oh God! Now I gotta go listen to my show back, which I hate doing. It's like torture. I know how you guys. I know how you guys feel. There we go. And we'll figure it out. Hey, if anybody can figure out what it was, I'll send you a mask that I don't have. Send you.
Oh my God! I have my mask back now.
That's true.
That's the best part.
That's true.
I have a mask again.
That's true. There you go. Mr. McBarky Butt. I don't know if that's it either. I don't think that's it.
We'll have to write these all down. We'll have to put a poll up which name we
like
best.
McBarky Butt or McTalkie Talk. There we go. Anyway, we're gonna go over and say hi to Kitty because we like kitties.
We like Kitty.
Kitty.
Like Kitty.
Purr. Go say hello. All right, people. Take care. We will catch you. Not
that Kitty.
Johnny, you got points.
What?
Take care, people. We'll see you tomorrow.
I was clapping.
That was awesome. That was awesome points.